Hi Earthy people, welcome back to my channel. I'm Gerard, Witch of Earth's Curious Goods here on YouTube. And if you're new around here, welcome. Thank you for joining us. And for those of you that aren't new around here, hopefully you had a wonderful day. And if not, well, there's always tomorrow, right? To change it. But anyhow, today's video is all about candle magic, but for advanced candle magic. Okay, so my previous video I went over just putting the candle colors in practice and doing an actual candle magic spell, really simple. But I was thinking to myself, what if it's somebody like me, you know, and I come across this video, what would I want to see? And I was thinking to myself, well, how about some advanced candle magic, right? Because I'm not new to the basics of candle magic. So for those of you that have been doing candle magic for some time, maybe you'll see something in today's video and you'll add it onto your practice, your craft. But just because you're beginning candle magic does not mean that you cannot do advanced candle magic, okay? Because in my opinion, advanced candle magic or advanced spells are layered spells. It's additional things that are added on to just the simple things, okay? So if you want to give it a try, then by all means. I mean, I remember when I was starting out the craft, I did my beginning stuff, but I did do some advanced stuff, right? I got a lot of experience, a lot of lessons from doing some of the advanced spells. So I highly recommend it for anyone that is in the craft. Don't be afraid to do advanced spells just because maybe you've only been doing some simple things or some basics. But you know, experience is the best teacher, right? So, but if this sounds interesting to you, then keep on watching. And without further ado, let's begin. Okay, so let's layer the spell, right? We're gonna need a candle corresponding to what you're trying to manifest. I am gonna be doing this for me personally. So I want to manifest prosperity, success, money, right? You can never have too much of that. But yeah, so I'm using a green candle for that because that is corresponding to what I'm trying to have done. I have a safe proof dish that I'm going to be using this on. You're going to need something sharp to inscribe onto your candle. I'm just using a basic box cutter. You can use a toothpick, a pen that you no longer use, something of that nature that you can just inscribe on there. Okay, I'm going to be using poppy seeds, okay, because we're going to, poppy seeds is related to money, success. We're going to also use cinnamon. Cinnamon is related to the element of fire, so I want this to be done quickly. I want to add some speed to the spell, some fire, some umph to it. But cinnamon is also connected to money and success. We're going to use some basil. Basil is also known to be connected to money as well. We're going to be using road opener oil. This is of Earth's Curious Goods brand. So personally, I love using road opener oil when it comes to candle magic because it kind of just opens the roads, right? Kind of removes some of those obstacles that may be standing in my way. I'm going to also be using Crown of Success oil. What better use of success and prosperity, right? Crown of Success. And also, I'm going to be using a citrine crystal. So many, many layers, right? Not only, and if you just want to just kind of break it all up, this is not just talking to my subconscious world, but in the magical world, all of this is related to money and success, okay? Me personally, I found great success using these items as well. So it's very personal to me, all right? This magic is becoming more personal, becoming more layered, more advanced, right? Instead of just, you know, just the candle and a simple petition, right? We're adding more layers to it, more things to it, okay? Things that are personal, things that hold power, things that throughout history and time has related to certain subjects, right? So make the magic your own, something that speaks to you. Now, maybe you're not doing prosperity, maybe it's also for somebody else, maybe it's not money. So let's just say you're doing love, right? You're going to change the candle to maybe it's more pink or red. Red is also connected to the colors of love as well. Me personally, red connects more to when it comes to love, fiery love. So I would use red, right? And then I would use some rose petals because rose petals is connected to love, right? For centuries, love, protection, luck. And those are some great things that you want to add to your spell. So of course, make the magic your own. So if, follow along with me. So if, and like I said, you want to change out the things that match what you're corresponding to. This is just a success spell, prosperity spell. Everybody can use some financial stability, right? Maybe you already have financial stability. Doesn't hurt to keep it and keep it going. So I would recommend doing this spell along with me if you want to. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my my box cutter here, and I'm going to inscribe my first and last name onto the candle, right? And I'm putting my first and last name on here because I am connecting this to me. I want this magic to happen to me. So if you want this to happen to maybe a loved one or it's someone you really care about, and you just want to help them out, you could also do that. But yes, I am going to be putting my first and last name on there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's what's on there. On the other side, I'm just going to be doing the symbol for money that represents for me. So it's going to be a $sign. Right? Maybe you're in another country. Maybe a $sign does not relate to you as far as success and money. Maybe it's just a smiley face. Maybe that's how you know your success was, because you're happy. So you would do that. In the past, I used to do that, and as I got older, the smiley face wasn't working as great. It took a lot longer for my magic to work. So that was me personally. So I found that when I put the actual $sign on there, my spells started working again as far as this goes, as far as candle magic goes. But like I said, that's a great example of make the magic your own. Don't be afraid to also change up. I mean, like I said, with this spell, I used to use a smiley face. I no longer do that. Okay, next you're going to take your oils that you're using. So let's just say it's love and you're using rose oil, for instance, or come to me oil, or love me oil. For me, I'm using Crown of Success and Road Opener oil. So I'm going to just take my Crown of Success oil. I'm going to put some onto my hands. I'm just going to activate it really quick. All right, and then I'm just going to rub it all over my candle going upwards, an upward motion, right? It's like bringing to me. I want to bring this to me, so I'm just dressing it upwards. I am going to cover this with some oil upwards, right? All right, got that done. Now I'm just going to take my Road Opener oil and put some of that onto my hand as well. And I'm just going to activate that. And me, I'm just getting my energy into the oil. That's what I mean as far as activating. So you see me rubbing it together while it gets warm, and I tap it 3 times. 3 is a very magical number. The divine, it represents magic, manifestation, fruition. So yes, 3. But that is a very personal number to me. Maybe 3 is not a great personal number for you. Maybe it's 7. That's a big one. Sometimes it's 2. So many things. All right. So I've got my oils all. And I'm going to set this to the side. Now I'm going to use my herbs, right? And with the herbs, all I'm going to do is I'm going to put some on my heat-proof safe dish here. I'm going to start with the basil, and I'm just going to roll my candle into it, right? And when I'm rolling, the best thing you want to do is when you're rolling, I'm going to roll it towards me, right? Because I want this to happen for me. Now, maybe it's for somebody else, then you want to roll away from you, right? That you want that magic to go away from you, somewhere else. Okay, then all I'm doing is taking my cinnamon now. Okay, and just roll that towards me. And because your candle is dressed with the oils, the cinnamon, the herbs are now sticking to the candle. The only drawback is it is kind of messy. But witchcraft is meant to be messy, right? For those of you who've been doing the craft, I mean, is it always clean for everyone else, or is it just messy for me? Could be just for me. Comment down below if when you're doing witchcraft, sometimes it can get messy. Maybe I'm just messy with my magic. But I've been doing it for many years, and this is just what works for me, right? It's just messy. I haven't found a very, like, especially when I get more intense with some of my spells, they can be truly, truly messy. But the cleanup is a breeze. It's not hard to clean up, so. And I always feel like your magical space should be clean anyway, so once I'm done with all the magic and stuff, I like to make sure that it's clean and put away kind of stuff. Alright, so now my candle is fully dressed. Hopefully you guys can see that. Perfect. All right, now this next part I'm just going to do on my own because it's a personal spell for me. In my previous video, I did a candle magic video, and if you want to use that spell for this advanced candle magic as well, it works wonders. It works great. All I'm going to do is put my own petition, on my own energy, my own magic into the candle. So after I'm done doing that, I'll bring you guys back. Well, welcome back. All right, and so my last part is just my citrine crystal. My citrine crystal I'm going to keep near the candle as I'm burning this. For me, I'm going to burn this over time as I'm thinking about me being successful. How does it feel? What does it look like? And every day I'm just going to basically spell this candle. This candle is going to release that magic until it's fully burnt down, and then I'm just going to discard the remnants. The citrine crystal, citrine has been known for success. It's the sunstone, the merchant stone. I'm going to carry this around with me. If you own a store or a business, you might want to put that citrine under the register, near the register. I'm going to keep this in my wallet or in my book bag so that it's always close to me. You can also put it in your pocket from time to time. I used to keep my crystals all the time in my pocket, but I found that when I was doing laundry, sometimes I would forget, and the poor little crystals in there getting washed and stuff, and that's never good. You just don't want to do that. Plus, some crystals are very sensitive to water and can literally dissolve in it, so you just don't want to do that. Keep it in water and wash your crystals in your pants. So I stopped kind of doing that unless I'm sure that I make a note for myself to take the crystal out of your pocket. So I put it in my book bag or in my wallet. Can't go wrong there. I don't wash my wallet and I don't wash my book bag. I hope that put a little bit of light onto more of candle magic. For those of you that have already been doing candle magic, hopefully you've seen something in this video today that hopefully you'll be able to add on to your own craft, onto your own magic that you're already doing. Well, I hope you found today's video interesting, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share, comment. This helps this video reach others so that they can do some candle magic of their own. And as always, love yourself and others, and stay earthy, stay magical. Bye for now.